I hope everybody is fucking ready because this interview is going to be explosive. Enter the arena, the Don Juan Banks, February the 25th, Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, Nevada. We have on the line the steam, the outspoken, the eloquent strength and conditioning coach of IBF, WBO, WBA Super 27-0, 24 KOs, light heavyweight champion of the world, Sergey Kovalev, Mr. Quan Nostradamus Paxton. How have you been since we last spoke?
Man, I've been great. I've been blessed, working hard, enjoying the summer as much as I want to be. Our training camps have been going real tough, real hard, and, just blessed, man, and fortunate. We got a big fight July 25th, against Najee Mohammedi or whatever, but, we go to camp, real hard, and I've been blessed, man, working hard, still training all my clients, say what's up to all my go-getters out there, go-getters athletics. I've been hitting these weights.
Oh, man. We know it's a pleasure to have you on. Every single time you come on this show is absolute fire because you don't hold anything back. You answer all questions. And we got some big questions. We know, as you just said, the champ will be taking on number one IBF contender Najee Mohammedi, 37-3 with 22 KOs. But the first thing we want to talk about is you. How is your family in Detroit?
Oh, man, everybody is good, man, and thanks for asking. What's up, what up, though, to all my Detroit people out there listening? The family is doing well. Everybody is relaxing, getting ready for this fight, getting ready to cheer us on again, and we expect the best performance and the best result.
Yes. I like to ask you questions because unlike Jim Lampley on HBO, I know who the strength and conditioning coach is. No doubt about it. You're in.
What's up? I can't wait to bump into him at the fight. July 25th, Mandalay Bay.
Yes.
I cannot wait to bump into Jim. Give him his props on being inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame, and definitely introduce myself to him and let him know who's really, putting in that work.
Yeah.
As far as being Team Kovalev.
Yes, because the fact of the matter is, you are gaining notoriety. Not only are you Nostradamus, since I saw you in Atlantic City and you predicted the champ beating the legendary Bernard Hopkins by shutout, where you prepared him differently than we ever seen him before. And then you elevated him when he fought Jean Pascal, knocked him between the ropes and stopped him in the 8th round. You was on HBO twice. I'm talking about their show. How was this? How is the experience? You got to tell us.
It's been phenomenal, man. Exercise and health has always been my life.
Yes.
From being an athlete, and just taking it's so cool to put hard work into someone and see someone's discipline and hard work and sweat and grind and blood, sweat, and tears, and then go to the fight and then he performs.
Yeah.
It's inspirational, man. And I'm just happy to be along with the team. I'm very grateful. When we're in camp, I don't talk much. I just, prepare my workouts, push them hard, and I treat everybody equal, as far as the fighters that we face. Najee Mohammedi, he may not be a household name, but he's still a threat. And, it's like everybody is coming for us now, because we have all the belts except for one. And we still do want that other belt.
Oh, you're talking about Adonis.
Yeah. He was talking all that racial stuff, and it's not even like that in our camp, man. We're so happy with each other and so blessed, man, and we look out for each other, man. It's all family when we fighting, man. So, for him to say those things, was very, very distasteful.
He called the champ a racist. He called the champ a racist because of the, back and forth stuff on Twitter, and you clarified that. Can you clarify it again?
Yes, I can. At the end of the day, Sergey Kovalev is a family man, and we don't look at color like that. Sergey looks at what you can do, your job, and put it like this, man. John is black, I'm black. Me and John both from the hood, and then our other guy, he's Mexican. So we have a diverse camp, man. We have a very diverse camp. So he can't say stuff like that because it's not true. Do you think that John is a legend? Okay.
Yes, he is. John David Jackson.
John David Jackson, former middleweight champion. And do you think John would deal with him if he thought Sergey was that way?
Oh, hell no.
No, because John is a real thing. John is an OG, for real. Like, I so look up to the man, and I respect him so much, and I love going to camp with him because it's just so much knowledge, And at the end of the day, Sergey treats us all fair. Sergey's like a brother to me. We kick it, man. Our families know each other. I hold his baby.
Yeah.
I don't think he would let, anybody, be around his family like that if he felt a certain way about
Yeah.
them. It's not like that. Sergey is a great man, great husband, hard worker. Adonis just trying to throw something in the pot to stir things up because he don't want to take that fight. And just say you don't want to take the fight. Don't try to make it seem like somebody, is trying to, be a monster, towards racism and stuff like that. And all that stuff is coming out right now. It's not like that. When those, put it like this.
Yeah.
The morning those women got shot at the church.
Yes.
Me and Sergey was up in the morning, getting ready to run and do our morning workout, and we prayed for those women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Sergey was sad about that. Sergey was very sad about that. He looked at me like, "What's going on?" I looked at him like, "Man, it's crazy out here." And he was just like, "How does a dude go up in a church and kill people?" And we had a long discussion about that.
Yeah.
We were all sad that day, very sad, and it wasn't about color. That's what I keep trying to tell people.
Yeah.
Sergey come from nothing. And Russia is crazy, no doubt. Russia is crazy.
No doubt.
But in this boxing game, he knows, he has to talk to people and handle people correctly. And I just never got that vibe from him, period. So that's the end of the story on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
50 grand.
Yeah,
Go to war with him, he'll go to war for me, period.
Man, that's very inspirational. Coach, we do hear a little bit of sound in the background. Well, you got it out. Well, since it's perfect.
Okay.
Since I know we're done with that part with Adonis, but since we brought him up and we got some crazy questions, so don't go anywhere. We got strength and conditioning coach Quan Paxton on the phone right now. The champ, he basically said, Adonis Stevenson, you're a piece of shit, and and if Andre Ward wants to come up, I will welcome him. First, he calls Adonis a piece of shit, and that's because he makes up false claims, right?
Yeah, he is a piece of shit. I'll confirm that.
Oh my God!
You can't be the WBC champ and not want to fight. Who been calling you out, and you ran from HBO, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we've been chasing you for a minute, and at the end of the day, to me, he's not the lineal champion until he fights the best of the best, and Al Heyman can only protect him so much.
What did you think of his last fight, Saki Obika?
Why? Why would I even want to turn the channel on and watch that fight? Why?
Oh my!
You know what I'm saying? He ain't fought nobody credible, and we keep knocking dudes out. You know what I'm saying? And we got all the belts, and everybody coming for us. That's why every time we train, it's like, let's go. And it's like Sergey want to fight everybody because he is a true student of the game. You know what I'm saying? When we watch old fights, he know everybody. We watch new fights, he know everybody. He watches everything, and at the end of the day, Adonis Stevenson needs to step up and fight who he needs to fight, and stop being scared of fighting a dude who he know wants to kill him.
Wow. Well, Coach, let's talk about some more about you. How have you handled the success of training the champ? Because we know, sometimes, the fame and the glory and the success. How have you handled it?
I'm next to my brother right now at the barbershop, and I just got men around me who humble me, but as well as congratulate me, I always believe in keeping a positive team around you, and Sergey has been a big blessing in my life. You know, I'm very thankful to train the champ. I look forward to it every time. I get so amped up for camp because it's another opportunity to showcase my skills and push the champ to the end. You know, this camp, you know, we climbed up the mountain of Big Bear.
Oh my God, the mountain?
Yeah, we climbed up the mountain, and it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, it was tough, but it was dope. It was so dope, but it was so tough to climb up there, and we all looked at each other like, man, this is tough. Like, and it was kind of like liberating. You could see all the Big Bear, the water, the landscapes, everything. And for me, every camp is different. I take them through different things every camp. I beat them up mentally, physically. He beats himself up though. It's such an honor to train somebody who wants it just as bad as I do.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, Coach, you're just so enthusiastic and amazing, and you inspire so many people. And I'm telling you, your interviews are always fire. So I gotta ask you this big question. I was gonna hold it for a little while, but you're getting into it right now. You took the champ from the Blake Caparello fight to B-Hop, the shutout, the stoppage TKO of Jean Pascal without giving away too much to the opponent and the other team. How have you enhanced and prepared the champ for his fight on the 25th against #1 contender Najib Mohammedi?
Well, I mean, for me, hold on one second.
Yes.
Never mind. For me, I prepare him based on what Agus or maybe what John sees in the opponent. And then me and Sergey talks a lot about it too, about his body. You know, we always try to strengthen him in ways that he was, you know, might have been weak, might need to improve. You know, everybody's body needs to improve, even as professional athletes. You know, I bump into him all the time where I live, and you know, you constantly want to keep improving because, you know, as a professional, there's no mountaintop. So, you know, every camp, you know, I might have to turn it on, turn it off more in different departments, depending on, you know, where he wants to work. You know, so this camp, you know, we turned it on the upper body a little bit more. We did a lot more speed reaction drills because I know he's taller than the guy. I know Najib wants to stand in front, and he wants to box. And that's cool. He likes to move around, snap the jab. I study the opponent just as well, just to see exactly how Sergey is going to punish him. You know, to me, I always tell people all the time, Sergey is like a combination of the mentality of Hagler, but the body of Tommy Hearns, because he's real tall, lean, and very, you know, naturally powerful. He's a naturally strong guy. And, you know, with every fight coming up, I just try and enhance, you know, what we already have. I don't like to rock the boat. I like to stay on the same part. You know, I don't like to overtrain them. I don't like to undertrain them. I like to push them to the edge, you know, and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And this camp, you know, we want to do just certain different things. You know, we always kill the core real hard because that's the nucleus of his power, you know, and, you know, sometimes I like to toughen him up, and sometimes I like to beat him up. You know, like I said, it just depends on the guy we're fighting. And this guy, he's tough, ugly dude too.
Oh! We heard Radio Raheem giving him props about his looks, but you're saying he is one ugly motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, his nose, boy, looks like a billboard. That's gonna get busted up too, I'm telling you. And I told Sergey, I said, he's an ugly dude. He better not be talking no crap. You know what I'm saying?
Do you hear this, ladies and gentlemen? Can you say that one more time?
You know what I'm saying? He's an ugly dude.
I hope you.
But I ain't no player. I mean, you know, he's a good boxer. He's a professional. But we coming in to hurt him bad. This is personal.
Well, okay.
Personal.
I hear the tone in your voice. You're saying this fight is personal. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? The champ is stepping in the ring with the #1 contender, IBF, Najib Mohammedi. Along his side is his former coach of 8 bouts, Abel Sanchez. Coach, tell me why this is so personal.
This is personal because Abel been talking smack.
Oh.
You know, before the fight, Abel's been talking. And, you know, I mean, Sergey wants to impress him. You know, Sergey also told me, you know, when Abel didn't think he could beat Bernard, but everybody else thought he could. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, he just feels like he needs to put on a show to knock this dude out and show Abel that he's better off without. You know, so it's a lot of different things going on in this fight. You know, Abel's trying to get him riled out, but, you know, Sergey does it for his son and his family. You know, and that's all the motivation he needs. You know, he know everybody got it for him. Yeah, right. He got all the belts. So, you know, this guy is another opponent that's going to enter the realm of the crusher and get crushed.
Ladies and gentlemen, go on to www.etaallday.com. We're with strength and conditioning coach of the light heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Quan Nostradamus Paxton, because he always predicts what's going to happen in the fight. This is what a lot of fans want to know. How will Abel Sanchez play a role in this fight?
Well, Abel plays a role in this fight because he knows both fighters. So he feels, you know, he can instruct his guy to do what he needs to do to beat Sergey. But, you know, we have a good game plan. Sean, you know, prepares him very well. He's already prepared from camp. You know, I mean, you can't throw the punches for your fighter. You know, so Abel can prepare this guy all he wants to. When we get in that square, you're going to see a man rushing, you know what I'm saying, bazooka, trying to blow him up and bust his face in.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? And I don't think this guy has fought the caliber of fighter.
Oh, no, he has not. He has not. He has three losses.
He hasn't fought the caliber of fighters that we've been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I feel Sergey is more powerful, a better boxer, and better defensive. This guy's going to drop his hands, and he don't get popped. He going to get rocked. He likes to move, you know, left to right, left to right. He likes to dance. That's cool. Sergey's going to cut off the ring and throw bombs.
Whoa.
That's it. End of story.
What?
You know, he's going to knock him out. He's going to turn and look at Abel and say, what? Respect me. And then we're going to go home.
Oh, shit. What Abel, the coach, former coach, he says he knows something. What does he know?
He's just doing that for media. He don't know much. He knows that Sergey's a tough fighter. He knows his fighter better be prepared. That's all he knows. He keeps saying he know a little secret. It's not. Yeah, Bernard said the same thing. Pascal said the same thing. All those dudes got hurt bad. You know, so I mean, you know, and for that, and for Sergey to go 12 rounds with Bernard Hopkins, you know, we never predicted we would shut him out 12 rounds straight. I don't see Najib Mohammedi going 12 rounds with Bernard Hopkins and shutting him out. We both know that. You know, so for us, you know, I think we're going to beat up his body, and I just don't think he's going to be able to take the punishment that Sergey is going to inflict on him.
Najib Mohammedi said he knows Sergey is not a joke, and he's prepared 10 years for this.
How can you prepare for something you never had or never encountered?
Oh my God, that's a great point.
You know what I'm saying? You can't prepare for a man that you've never fought before or spar with. Okay, if he'd have sparred with him a little bit, and I think he's still, you know, he was up in the corners of the ring, maybe looking, you know, but he could be prepared all he wants to. He ain't never got it like this. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't fought a guy who's going to keep pressure, cut off the ring and throw bombs. He ain't fought a guy like that. But I tell you what, he will in a couple more weeks.
Oh my God, it's a tension. It's always this, when I interview you, it's always this dark cloud or this tension, and this humidity in the atmosphere, because I'm telling you, when you step in the ring with the champ, Sergey Kovalev, it's not a joke. Your life is on the line. Okay, I know you don't wish anything on any man, but it is the sport of boxing.
Pascal. And to be honest with you, Pascal's corner was happy they stopped that fight. Even though they was throwing, you know, throw a little shade saying he could have kept going. No. You need to save people's lives. And you need to know when somebody's extremely hurt. That man was hurt bad.
Oh, my God.
So, Najib Mohammedi, he's trained by Abel. What do you think Sergey's motivation is going to be from round 1 to 12, if it goes that far? Because I just don't see it going that far. Because old boy like to stand in front. He's not a supreme boxer like Hopkins. He's not a supreme athlete like Pascal. He's a good boxer. I take nothing away, because when you're a professional, you got to go through a lot to become a professional. I'll feel you on that. And we're not taking him lightly. We're just going to go in there and punish him, beat him down, knock him out, and go home.
Najib relocated for the second time to Big Bear, the summit, where Sanchez fighters train right around the corner. What was that like? Did any confrontations happen with?
The only confrontation was, you know, at the press conference when they first announced that Abel was talking smack. But like I said, their camp was right around the corner from our camp, and we never really saw them. You know, we would pass by their house every day and just glare it. You know, but it was more motivation for Sergey to train harder. You know, when we ran, we passed the house. When we came back home, we passed the house. You know, so they was in town when we was in town. But you know, like I said, styles make fights. My guy's in the best shape of his life, and you're gonna see it in a couple of weeks. Cause he's gonna go in there and put it on that boy. This is personal. This is personal. He wanna knock him out right in front of Abel. I'm gonna be there with a big smile on my face.
This is one of the most intense. Now, I've done interviews with you so many times, but I have never done an interview this intense with you ever. I can feel something that I've never felt before. Something on the 25th is going to happen badly, and it's not going to happen to the champ.
No, I think we're a better boxer. We're better defensively. We're better offensively. We have better footwork, and I just feel like we're better conditioned than he is. I don't think he's been in deep water like this before. Real hot deep water too, like hot deep water. You know, so I think we're going to fill him out the first couple of rounds. But Sergey's still gonna test that chin, and I just don't feel like his chin is better than my guy's chin.
Oh my
God! I don't feel like he has the power that Sergey has. And you know, we want to stay on top because you know, hopefully, you know, Al Heyman and Adonis come around and we can book that big fight if they ever want to come around. But until then, we're gonna keep knocking people out.
You're known for 3-a-day workouts, Pilates, no mercy, making a workout a way of life, not a chore. You know, is it any other information you can give us about in the training of Sergey? I know you haven't given us so much because this is a very, you know, monumental fight. Is it anything else you could give us a little bit?
The training was very intense. Our morning and afternoon, you know, workouts were very hard and exhausting. Our evenings, you know, was just say excruciating pain. I pushed him real hard, and we left every day with sweat. You know, with puddles of sweat on the floor, and we gave it 150% every day. You know, so I just want to say, you know, Najee, watch out, we coming, we ready. You know, and everybody knows that the Crusher's coming to put on a good show. And just watch how he throw that right hand. Because it's real fluid, it's real powerful, and ain't nobody getting up from that.
Oh, my God. What, I ask you this every time. What is your official prediction? What do you see?
7th, 8th, Mohammedi is going to be a oddity. No.
Oh, man, you caught me. You made it funny. That was hilarious.
I think by the 7th or 8th, he'll be up out of there. I don't think he's going to be able to handle the constant pressure. But I think it's going to be action-packed, though, because Mohammedi is coming in with something to prove. And I think he's going to exert himself a little too much and get caught.
Okay.
You know, he says he respects it. Everybody say, yeah, I respect him. But until you get that first hit, you don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? To that first hit is solid. You don't know what it's like. So, you know, I think after that first solid blow, everything gonna change.
Yeah, Mike Tyson said everyone has a game plan until they get hit. Any shout outs? Your clothing line.
Shout out to my little brother Jeremy, one of the top trainers in LA. Shout out to Go Getters Athletics. Shout out to Team Kovalev. You know, we here, we ready to do it again. You know, shout out to my barber, Infamous Percy. You know, and just shout out to all the love that we get from everybody. You know, we're here to stay. We're gonna reign for a long time. We at the top of the mountain. You want it? Come get it.
Okay. Good luck, Mr. Quan Paxton. The 25th at the Mandalay Bay is going to be exciting as Sergey defends the WBO, IBF, and WBA Super Championship. Good luck, and I cannot wait to see you after the fight back on the show.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the love so much. And the arena, baby, we're entering it again in another week or so. So, you know,
I love it. I love it.
And I love when you hit me up for the interview.
Oh, it's fire.
I will always support you.
Thank you.
And I'll be hollering at you right after the fight.
Fire. I can't wait. I'll see you soon.
Okay, sir.
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.